Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Generation Millennium. I'm your visually impaired host, Ep04 Madness, and we are on our fourth episode, I believe, for the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu playthrough. When we last left off, I was lost in the middle of Rock Tunnel. Well, I wouldn't say lost per se, but let's just say navigating around when you can barely see what's on screen can be a bit difficult. And I believe off screen I just kind of maneuver my way to where I believe was the final ladder, so now I'm just gonna try to avoid all these wild Pokemon and see if I can make my way out of this blasted cave. And what's going on? Is my character like... Okay, so I found a trainer here. I was wondering why things seem to be like going very slowly. Ah, man. What was that Meowth with fake out? I guess I can. But that's Sucker Punch? How rude. That sounded like a Meowth to me, and yeah, that really was rude. Oh, hey, level up. Yeah, there's one thing that's different about the Let's Go run is the fact that I have to keep the full party, because if I catch anything, then, well, anything you catch with an empty party, then they just get added to said party, which can get a bit annoying when it comes to managing the team, so that's why I keep things around. Otherwise, similar to like say a similar to like a Pokemon Sword or Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl episodes, I have those teams as empty as possible as long as I can afford to do so. But in this game, unfortunately, kind of hard to avoid that. And I think I'm going in the right direction. Maybe I was. I think I have to go down a bit here. Oh, I think I'm almost at the exit. Yeah, Discord, leave me alone, why don't you? Oh, you're that person who's talking. Okay, you're fine. But still, I'm recording, so please, oh, yes, exit. Whew. Yes, sunlight. Whew, I'm out of here. Turn about. But anyways, after Rock Tunnel, we get to Lavender Town. This is actually just the part of the game that I like to call the, Stores slog, because long story short, you have to deal with Team Rocket a lot. Because there's Team Rocket in Lavender Town, there's Team Rocket in Celadon City, there's Team Rocket in Saffron City, like, they're all over the place. So yeah, for like the next hour or so, we're unfortunately have to deal with Team Rocket in like every sector. Well, not every sector, but in a good chunk of Kanto. At least this middle section here, they're not really present down in Fuchsia or Cinnabar Island. But if you guys don't know anything about Kanto, then you know who's waiting for us at the Viridian City Gym, which we cannot get to until we have 7 badges, because for some reason Giovanni is the type of person who only accepts challenges from top-rate trainers, which means you need to have at least 7 Kanto gym badges if you wish to challenge him. Like in the anime, I don't think they ever checked like Gary, but I don't know. Maybe they just knew that he had 10 badges at that point, so that's why they let him enter. Which I'm so curious about that. Like, Gary had like 10 badges, but some of them were like the traditional badges. Like, he definitely did not have the Volcano badge, and he didn't have the Earth badge yet either. So from the other traditional like 6 badges, he had like 4 more additional ones that I am not even certain of where they came from. Like what? Did he get that one badge from that one city with like the Scyther and Electabuzz episode? What was it, Grungy Series or something? Let's make that the comment section of the day. If you know where Gary's gym badges came from, please inform me. Like if you can figure out what cities in the anime possibly had gyms in which they came from, or you can make some up. Oh hey, Kakuna's evolving. Which means I'll be replacing you with something. Come to think of it, I haven't caught a bunch of other Pokemon. Let's make that a thing you can also write in the comments. Do you guys want me to just transfer in the entire Dex from my home account? Or would you like me to see if I can capture everything in the Kanto Dex in all these episodes? Because I mean, if you see my home accounts, you know I know how to catch Pokemon and I know where they are. But if you want proof of that, then I guess I can try to track everything down episode wise. But let me see here. Kakuna's over here. Then let me go over here. Who are you? Caterpie. Wait, Caterpie? I'm pretty sure I already evolved for Butterfree, did I not? Just using my handheld device over here. Oh, that's Butterfree. Okay. Then down here, I guess Sandshrew would be next. And there are places where Beedrill, Nidoran has not gotten experience points to evolve higher up. Pidgeotto's going to be there for quite a long while. Let's get down here. There's one more trainer I think I have to deal with. Oh, nope. Straight to Lavender Town. Oh, Cubone. And speaking of Cubone, yeah, still questioned about that. You're supposedly wearing the skull of your dead mother, but, although considering the story here in Lavender Town, I guess that's kind of makes sense, but considering your mother was alive before the whole tragedy of Team Rocket here, so, where's that skull from, kiddo? But the original storyline, like, you could enter Lavender Town and just head straight for Celadon City. In Let's Go, however, they want you to go straight in here to the Lavender Town Tower for story stuff, and I don't understand why our rival is just waiting for us here. Although there's actually a rumor-ish kind of thing going on, because like if you pay attention to your rival's team in the original Gen 1 games, like you see that he has by the time you defeat him on the SS Anne, he has Eradicate on his team. But then when you battle him here, said Eradicate is missing, so what happened to it? Many people speculate that something happened to his Eradicate in between Vermilion City SS Anne and Lavender Town here. Some say that maybe it died, and that's why he's here at the tower. He's like laying it to rest. So apparently Gary / blue / green, whatever, is not completely void of like having love for his Pokemon or not being friendly with them. Although who knows? Maybe he trained it too hard, and I don't. This is getting rather dark. Let's just forget about it. Oh, Nidoking finally got its first level up to 76. Because if you recall, when I transferred this guy in from my other Let's Go file, I only trained at level 75. Because training Pokemon in Let's Go to level 100, it can take a little while. So I only trained up to level 75, which is still plenty high enough level to get what I need to. And was that a Jolteon you sent out? Huh, wait a minute, how the heck do you have access to a Thunderstone already? Did you go to Celadon City and buy a Thunderstone before coming here? What have you been doing, rival? You have some explaining to do. Although considering the fact that I skipped out on that optional rival battle, I'm not sure how the what's that word? Algorithm works. But apparently, if you like win the gym battles that you have, I mean not gym battles, the rival battles that you have, that like the first one inside Professor Oak's laboratory after you deliver the parcel, and let's go, and then the optional rival battle from to the left of Viridian City. Whether you win or lose those battles determines what he evolves Jolteon to. If you win both battles, then he evolves to Jolteon. But anyways, I guess I finally got the experience I need here. And now I got to smash through some text here. Come on. I'm not interested in your babble. Now let me take a look at my team here. Got my device. Let's see. I think it's Sandshrew there. We need a Voljudo. They already caught Graveler, I believe. Zubat. I can probably catch a Golbat later on. Ignore that. But Paris, on the other hand, I will try to evolve you. There we go. And now we need to follow our rival up to the next floor. Stairs should be around here somewhere. Yep, there we go. And this is the part where I find it to be fun because the first time that I went through this, I didn't know that like you had to leave at this point because like there's gonna be a bunch of these spirits now roaming around the Lavender Town Tower. And if you encounter any of these spirits, they will essentially scare you away and like teleport you all the way back down to like the early floors. And you can't get past it until you have the Silscope item, which is what you're supposed to be doing when you go to Celadon City. But apparently they incorporated this more into the story because the game never really tells you about it in the original games. But what I did in my original playthrough was like I essentially just tried to go up all the floors, battling all the trainers, avoiding all the spirits and all that stuff. And I eventually did make it to the end, but since I didn't have the Silscope, I couldn't do anything. But I didn't know that, like, I mean, I just tried to see what happened if you just avoid all the spirits in the first place. And, well, I still made it to the top. I had to reset a couple of times because they kept teleporting me back down to like the early floors. But I did it. So, I guess in some ways it was good news because I managed to avoid having to do all those turnarounds later on when I was trying to climb up the tower properly. But anyways, that Cubone that we saw earlier, well, it looks like Jesse and James found it, and now they're kidnapping it, and they're going to take it back to their boss, who is in Celadon City. And since we apparently are kind Samaritans, we're going to go save this Cubone after our rival runs up to us for a second there. So now we're on route, I think this is route 8? I kind of get the Kanto routes confused every now and then. I mean, can you blame me? They're not exactly in a linear order, like they're kind of all over the place. Because the reason why here we're on route 8 now, because we gotta find the underground passage to take it to exit on route 7, which then leads to Celadon City, which is our next destination. That's also the location of the 4th gym, and it's also the location of the next story events that we need to take care of. And coincidentally, Celadon City is also the location of the next move tutor, depending on what game you're in which, for Let's Go Pikachu, we get the move Floaty Flaw, which is a physical flying type move based off of, well, fly. And I think I just heard a Growlithe in the grass over there. And I just heard Eradicate. Well, not Eradicate, but Rattata. Oh, wait, there's a trainer in here? Oh. Well, screw me. But I think I might have mentioned this before, but this patch of grass here, this is where you... Yeah. I mean, the Growlithe is here, yes, but there's also a chance that an Arcanine can spawn in this vicinity for some reason. And trust me, if an Arcanine spawns in and I spot it, I mean, it's pretty big, so it's kind of hard not to spot. Although Ninetales is also easy to spot if you're playing on EV because, well, those Ninetales. Hello to you, Machoke. Don't flex your muscles at me. Get out of here. I also need to go to the Pokemon Center once I reach Sylvan City. I'm pretty sure I'm running low on power points. Especially after all those battles I went through in Rock Tunnel. Now then, where's that Growlithe? Nope, that's Pidgeotto. Although if I was so inclined to do like a living dex, I probably would try to catch you or something. Oh, I think I saw the Growlithe running over here somewhere. Although knowing might probably despawn by now. Either that or it's just running away from me. Oh, there it is. Alright, I'll just wait for you to yell at me before I toss. There we go. I got a good throw in a circle, which is... I'll take that. But since I have 2 balls, there we go. Nice. And with that, I get... Ooh, 414. Not bad. I think I got like 1 level there, maybe 2 for some Pokemon. And you want to learn a move. You are denied because I'm not using you for anything. But yeah, that's a common question, I suppose. If you guys want me to actually see if I can focus on once I finish the story, did I just like run around just trying to catch everything? Then yeah, I could try doing that. Oop, did I hear Jigglypuff? Maybe I'll try catching that while I'm here. Who's messaging me? Pidgeotto, how rude. Leave me alone, sir. Anyways, where is that one plant? Also, going through the grass area is also a bit of a shortcut to avoid some trainers up above, if you're so inclined. Honestly, though, once you leave Route 7, 8, you really have little reason to return to these routes. So once you're done, you're kind of done, unless you come back for like wild encounters or something. And that sounds like a Rhyhorn, I think. And yep, that looks like a Rhyhorn in the background to me. I'm surprised that some of these Pokemon are getting as many levels as they are coming. Considering that they essentially neutered the amount of experience points you get from trainer routes because they really wanted to incentivize you getting experience through the catching methods. And because of that, I think they also neutered like the number of trainer battles in general you can find like the gyms and whatnot. Although this particular area in the original Gen 1 games is also an area where you can pull off what's known as the Diddle glitch or the Mew glitch, or just whatever you want to call it. But of course, those don't exist in this game because, well, those glitches are removed, and there's no point in keeping them in because those just do the crazy coding back in the day. And I'll spamming my button there trying to see what item I would find. Oh, did I find a repel? Not bad. Ooh, I actually managed to find 2 items. That's kind of rare. A pearl. Sellable item. Not as good as a big pearl, though. Oh, I managed to find 3 items. This one is a... What? Oh, X item, I think I said. Some speedrunners like to use speed items in their playthroughs. Although those are speedruns, so they're pretty much required to use X items to get through the battles easier. Me, I am not going to be using them. At least not for this Let's Go run. For Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, however, considering how the V.I.P works in those games, I will most definitely be getting X items over there. Spoiler alert when you watch those episodes. In fact, I should be buying them on the following episode, episode 3 or so, whichever the next number for Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl is. But as I mentioned earlier, we're now in Sullen City Pokemon Center. This is where you get the move tutor move for Pikachu and Eevee. I already talked about Floaty Fall for Pikachu. Eevee gets 2 more signature moves here based on Espeon and Umbreon, so a special psychic move and a physical dark move, I believe, is how they function. Let me just get my device here, making sure I talk to the right NPC. Nope, that's not the right one. There's also NPC here. I believe they also trade you Pokemon for the Alolan variants. Wait, is this the right area? I don't think this is it. Yep. And let's see. Let's see. What should I remove? I think Tail Whip. That's in the second slot. Remove this one. Yep, I learned Floaty Fall. But also, once you get to each Pokemon Center that has like the move tutor move in it, and like they also have like the move tutor move from like the other places, like say for example here in Celadon, since I didn't teach like the move tutor move from Cerulean City, you can also have it here, and then once I get to the next area down below in Fuchsia City, all the move tutor moves will be down there too, alongside the new one. Hey, what's going on here? Why am I not making any progress? Anyways, I need to head over here. And hey, is that Gym Leader Brock I see? So in Fire Red Leaf Green, originally you have to enter this building. You have to like talk to an old lady, essentially on like the 2nd floor. She gives you this like tea item, then that's what you need to give to the guards so they let you pass. In the original Gen 1 games, you could just go to the rooftop of the department store and just buy fresh water or lemonade or soda pop, doesn't matter which one you purchased. But anyway, once you have this item, you then can just go back to the Saffron City gate and talk to the guards. Well, I mean, you automatically talk to the guards, you don't have to talk to them specifically, but once you like get in their vicinity, they will trigger a bit of a cutscene. Once you have the special item that you need to give them, they will let you pass it. Therefore, you can travel to Saffron City from any direction. So now that we have this tea item, we can just go back to Saffron and just open up the city. That is, if I can manage to find the gate. Should be around here somewhere. Come on. I know it's here somewhere. I think that I'm like hugging the building and... Oh man, did I completely forgot there's a trainer battle on this. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be a route without a trainer battle, but still. Oh yeah, there's also, I forgot about the coach trainer here too. Hey, Raichu. But if it's not the Alolan Raichu, I'm not interested. And speaking of Alolans, I'm not sure I mentioned it earlier, but the Celadon City Center, you can trade in either Sandshrew and Pikachu for Alolan Sandshrew, or if you're an Eevee, you can trade in Vulpix for Alolan Vulpix. Back in Lavender Town, I believe you can trade in Diglett for Alolan Diglett. I think Vermilion City is where you can trade in Geodude for Alolan Geodude. And then Saffron City, you can trade in a Raichu for a Alolan Raichu. I don't think Fuchsia City has any trades. Cinnabar Island is where you can trade in Grimer for Alolan Grimer and Pikachu, or if you're an Eevee, you can trade in Meowth for Alolan Meowth. And then finally, once you get to the Pokemon League Indigo Plateau, you can trade in an Exeggutor for an Alolan Exeggutor. And then back in Cerulean City, you can trade in a Rattata for a Alolan Rattata. Although I think Fuchsia City does have something. I think that's where you do the trade in a Marowak for a Alolan Meowth trades. You can trade in a Marowak for a Alolan Marowak. Got tongue tied there, and I think I just tried to eradicate in the wild. Although that doesn't matter now because I just found the gate. And then, yep, trigger a cutscene, talk to you guys. Blah blah blah. They thank me for giving the tea. They let me pass. Now they enter the city. Come on. There we go. Now I registered it on my fly point, so once I am able to fly, I can just fly to Saffron City as I please. And now I've opened up pretty much the entire central city section of Kanto. Only the southern sections are not flyable to yet. And now that little errand's done, time to take on the gym because, well, I'm here. May as well take on the Sylvan City gym. As soon as I find it, I think the little bit down here, then go to the bit to the right. The cut tree should be around here somewhere. There we go. Thank you, Pikachu. Then I'll just move it over here. And I don't remember, but I wonder if that old man is still here, peeking through the window, ogling the pretty girls. Because, well, that's what he's doing. Because Sylvan City is run by a bunch of pretty ladies. Pretty ladies who love cute things and whatnot, and flowers and sweet-smelling plants and whatnot. And the condition to enter this gym is essentially to show them a cute Pokemon, which it doesn't matter what you show them. That's why I can just spam through the text here. I just clicked on Nidoking. Because honestly, pretty much anything can fulfill their requirements. Heck, you can show them the ugliest Pokemon in the entire region, a muck, and they'll still let you in. And then, I know this gym puzzle and how to solve it, but unfortunately, with my vision, I might screw up here and there. But essentially, this gym puzzle is essentially just a maze. And I believe I go up like here. Ah, dang it! I went a little bit too much to the right, and I went to that trainer's line of sight. You could technically skip this one. But anyways, this is Sylvan City Gym. Grass types. If that wasn't obvious already. And grass types, they are weak to fire, flying, bug, ice. So yeah, lots of weaknesses because grass is not exactly the most prevalent in terms of offensive typing. So yeah, they're weak to a lot of things. So if you had like that Charmander gift you picked up earlier in the game, or you just were lucky enough to find one on Route 3 or 4, yeah, you can just burn this gym down to the ground. Oh, wait. Okay, good, so I was going in the right direction. I chop this down. We go to the left, and we get this nice little pan out view of where the gym leader actually is. So we're about halfway through the puzzle. And then I think we go down this way. I remember the first half of the gym puzzle rather well, but then once we get to this section, I tend to start questioning myself. I mean, it is a maze, so wouldn't be much of a puzzle if you didn't get lost. And then I think I cut this thing down. And then I think there's a little bit more walking. We're at the gym leader. Just go up here. Oh yeah, okay, not bad. Okay, so not that terrible. I only walked into one trainer. Although technically, if you know the iframes well enough, you can technically skip all trainers in this gym. So the fact I messed up on that one, I think you can forgive me. Low vision, all that stuff. But anyways, this is gym leader Erica. And she sends out first. Hey, Tangela, just like the anime. So let's poison jab. Hoya! Goodbye, Terry. If you know what Terry the Tangela references to, then good job, you can consider yourself a nerd. I certainly enjoyed that guy's Poké Rap. And the next thing, Shay Shenzhen, I think that was a Weeping Bell I heard. Eric also had one of those in the anime. Like Tangela, first I think Ash said in Bulbasaur against Tangela, withdrew, she sat on Weeping Bell, Charmander took it out with relative ease. And then Vileplume, okay, she did not use this one in the anime. And I think I'm getting pinged by a certain friend of mine. I'll respond to him once I'm done with this episode. But I think he's trying to alert me about a certain detail. And I'll decline this wanting to learn a move. But no evolution from that battle. Oh well. But now we have our 4th gym badge. High five! It feels good to know that I'm keeping up with my hopeful pace of getting 1 gym badge per episode, which for the earliest parts of the game is not that bad or hard. But considering now we're going to enter the slog section with Team Rocket, this is when things can become annoying. Goodbye, old man, to you if you're still there. And this is where I wish I already had fly, because now I have to run back the old-fashioned way. Yeah. Am I stuck? Hello? Yeah. Okay, I'm moving. Now, where's that blasted tree? Oh, there it is. Also, I just love the orchestrated versions of the music in Let's Go. Like, Celadon's is a nice little bop to it. But now, time to enter the slog. Let's see, it should be right here, I think. Yep, welcome to the game corner. And I think Team Rocket's like over here on the left side. Yep, they're up to something. But we ignore it for now. But hey, is that Team Rocket Grunt here? What is he doing just hanging out over here? Why don't we talk to him? Oh! Well, why do you want a battle, sir? It's like, I just talked to you. I mean, you're not conspicuous at all, just standing here in your rocket uniform in front of a poster. There's nothing suspicious about this whatsoever. Nothing at all. For all I know, you could just be ogling a picture of one of Erica's beautiful gym trainers. I mean, people will call you a creep, but there's nothing wrong with that. You're just letting your hormones drive your emotions, I suppose. It's just a fact of life, nothing to be ashamed of. And I can't just press B buttons to the Pokemon like the not learn moves. They also did it in Sword and Shield, and I think BDSP does the same. Thankfully, they fixed that for Scarlet and Violet. But anyways, for some reason, I scared him off by beating him. Now I can talk to this poster. Whoop! That was a big earthquake. Well, here's a big difference. They decided to put the staircase to let you enter the rocket hideout over here for some reason. And yes, we just entered the rocket hideout. In which, if we go all the way down here, I think we can find this one person. For some reason, she just gives us a rocket uniform. So, thank you, I suppose. So why don't we take the moment to do this? I don't think I've shown out this fact, but you can change your clothes. So, let me find where it is in the menu. Let's see, medicine is over there. Oh, I'm already on close. Okay. And of course, I'm going to select me, I think. And then, let's see. And then, let's see. Looks like I have a sailor outfit, but I don't want to wear that right now. Device register off on me. But yeah, I'm using my CCTV right now to look over the choices here. Let's see, outfit. Okay, then this one. And then look at me, I'm decking myself out in a Team Rocket uniform. Then shoes, and then what else is here? Oh, bags. Is there a Team Rocket bag here? Yes, there is. And voila, look at me, I'm all decked out in a... Wait, am I all decked out? Have I been doing this right? Wait, pants? What's it say down there? Oh, do I just have to click it once? And then let's see, that was outfit, and I did pants, shoes. Then bags. Alright, there we go. Now I think I'm all decked out. At least I think I am. You can also write that down in the comments down below if I messed up that. But no, if you're wondering, no. Decorating yourself in the Team Rocket uniform does not let you blend in. Team Rocket grunts will still come after you. Which I guess is a bit disappointing, but at the same time, I mean, you're a kid. Well, why would they think you're one of them? When these guys are all clearly adults. And this is not one of the situations that a parent will bring their kids to work. This is not the kind of work that they would do. I mean, if you think about it, Team Rocket is pretty similar to like a Yakuza or Mafia group, so yeah, I don't think they'll be bringing their kids to work anytime soon. Goodbye, Hypno. I'm not sure Hypno's ever findable in the wild. I know you can find the Drowsies on Route 11, I believe, but I don't think I can find Hypno in the wild, unless it's in cerulean cave I never noticed. Anyways, the order of operations for this hideout is not exactly told to you, but essentially you have to like, well, I mean, I'm gonna go out of order because I want to see if I can collect a certain item down here. Ah! Oh no! A switch! Ah! Yeah, technical difficulties, guys. One moment. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, there we go. Yeah, let's see, is my recording still going? Okay, good. My recording's still going. Whew! I was worried I lost my footage there. Gotta be a bit more careful with my stuff, but then now we have to navigate the Team Rocket hideout, which of course has a bunch of grunts standing guard all over the place. And I want to see if I can get through as quickly as I can. And I think there's like I think I got like a TM down here somewhere. I'm just grabbing things as I go. I'm not really gonna explore every nook and cranny, but I'm definitely gonna grab things if I know they're there. But anyways, if you guys remember anything about Generation 1, do you remember these spinning panel puzzles? Because yeah, they're here. They brought them back for Let's Go. Now let's see if I can actually navigate this successfully while doing a playthrough. This is one of the sections I was really anxious about, because I believe that Twitch Plays Pokemon Red referred to this as Spinner Hell, or is that Johto? Either way, the term applies either way. And I think I already messed up. Yep, there's something back up here. Now I have to go back around. Luckily it's a dark background so I can kind of see what I'm doing. Not that I'd say much. And then I think I have to go down here. I think hit the top one. Should move me down. Yep. Whew, okay. Whew, that's section 1 down. But I still gotta go through a couple of grunt battles. Hopefully I can get through this in time to complete the episode. And then after you're done here at the cage, you get the Silph Scope, which allows you to see ghosts, which means we can go back to Lavender Town. And then from Lavender Town, after you finish the events there, we then gain the Pokefruit, which allows us to wake up the Snorlaxes, which block routes 16 and 12. You can choose to go whichever way you want. I personally like to wake up the one on route 16 to gain access to route 17 and 18 down to Fuchsia City on the left side, because it's faster that way. Because if you try going down route 12, that means you have to also go through routes 13, 14, and 15, which is a lot of trainer battles, and I mean a lot. You can essentially think of it as like the gauntlet routes, because unless you have like a flying Pokemon, there's no way you can skip all those battles. Well, there are quite a few Pokemon you can catch on this route, so if you're like speedrunning your game for a catch, and when you want to catch everything, then unfortunately you have to go down that way at some point. But for the purposes of this playthrough, not so much. And let's see. Okay, I was going this way. There should be a staircase up here. Yep. And this, I think, is some people's favorite section of the game when it comes to this part. I think this guy here, he has the lift key that we need. That's why we went down here first, because we need to obtain said lift key so we can use the elevator to get down to the basement level where the boss is. And he sounds like a Grimer. I want to say my Earthquakes as possible, so I want to use Rock Slide first. Oh, don't tell me I missed. Hey, how rude. Well, I wasted 2 PowerPoints on the Grimer of all things. And yep, that's the guy I need, and he has the lift key, but apparently, unlike in the original games where he just drops on the floor and then flees for his life for some reason, this guy is going to be a complete dick and throw it into the air vents. So it's out of reach, so we can't get it. Which I suppose makes more sense because he's an evil person and all that stuff, and he wants to make us suffer as much as possible. So now we're going to be like over here. We're going to investigate the air vent, and then we're going to be like, okay, we need to find something where you can stand on. So you get up here, and for some reason, like, we tried talking to some boxes, we're gonna be like, these boxes are too heavy, we can't possibly use these to stand on, and then we take this chair, which is the most unsafe item in the room, FYI, like, never stand on a chair unless you have someone holding said chair for you, because if you try doing that solo and you're like, on like a wooden floor or something, and like rolls around, yeah, it's just not safe. Don't do this at home, kids. Just don't. But anyways, now we get to control our partner Pokemon here. So cute! We get to control Pikachu. And then we can move on. Oh, yeah. Wait, am I moving this right? Oh, no, here we go down this way. Then we move on over here. Who's messaging? Discord's really active today. I love to respond, but unfortunately, I'm a bit busy for the moment. Thankfully, this episode is almost over, and we just found the lift key and Pikachu. Hey, Jesse and James. Yeah, that's the boss room you're seeing right there, and now we're gonna hop back out of the vent, and we're gonna give the lift key to us. Many people were disappointed that there weren't more segments like this in the game, which, in terms of just like cuteness value, I agree. There should have been more segments like this, but at the same time, for livers like me, I was actually glad they didn't really expand on that concept. But maybe if there's like another Let's Go game, maybe they'll do it then. But for the sake of this playthrough, we're done with that. So now we go back up these stairs, and now we have to make our way to the elevator. I think there's an item we can grab over here. Yep. I think it's like a rare candy. Yep, rare candy, which we don't need to use. So make our way back over here, back up the stairs, and now we're in the second level. And there's another puzzle that we have to go through. And this particular set of puzzles is a bit more annoying than the original one. Oops, I did have to go back around for that. That's only when to grab the item for like a nugget or something. For the purposes of playthrough, we don't need to do that. Let's see. I think I go this way. Okay, I'm going down. That's good. Let's see, and then I think I just head this. Okay, good. I went down. I think I head this way. Ooh. I almost messed things up right there. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, first try. Woohoo! Clap, audience, clap. I'm talking stuff from streaming, but yeah, I managed to actually get through that. Yeah, clap for me. Wait, actually, why did I go in here? I don't need to go in here. I just need to make my way to the elevator, which should be right here. Yep, there we are. And then, let's see, I think they give me the choice here. Yep. I just need to make sure I choose the right floor. I think it's basement 4. B4F. And then once we exit over here, take Jesse and James. Yep, there they are. So now we have another battle with Jesse and James. Let's go. But hey, look at that Pokemon. They've evolved. But I got some high level Pokemon, so I'm not worried whatsoever. I think Pikachu was here. Yep, there we are. So I'm going to switch Pikachu out to him because I'm using Earthquake. I don't want Pikachu to die. And since this is no abilities, so Weezing, despite obviously floating in the air, can still be taken out by an Earthquake. So hasta la vista. And Pidgeotto should get some nice experience here, as should everyone else. And as another comment question, which badge do you think I should go after next, guys? Should I go after Saffron City's Marsh badge, or should I go after Koga's Fuchsia City's Soul badge next? Because those two gyms can be kind of interchangeable. It doesn't really matter which one you go after next. I think usually most people go after Koga for Gym 5 and then Sabrina for Gym 6. Here's the Cubone that we're coming for to rescue. But here's a nice change from the original games because this is more of a Heart Gold Soul Silver reference. We get to see a Team Rocket admin, Mr. Archer, I believe his name is. So yeah, we get to see some nice little story here, the fact that he's here as an actual admin next to his boss Giovanni. And we're not going to take any chances here. That's why I'm trying to save my Earthquake power points as much as I can so I can use it on these guys. Because Weezings can be quite bulky. Even with my high levels, I think Thunder Punch could still work, but you can never be too careful. Pokemon RNG can always be very vindictive against us players. Hey, whoops, I got to hit B button there. Okay, Golbat. Speaking of Thunder Punch. Pow! Take that! I say Zippy Zap, but that's an actual attack in this game, so can't you say that when I'm not using that move. Oh, Archer, you already had a Pokemon? Meh. Oh well, he'll be more impressive later on. But after you defeat him, then we move on to his actual boss, who's just sitting here calmly behind a desk. Still today, probably everyone's favorite evil organization boss. Well, I mean not everyone, but nostalgia-wise, you can't go wrong with Giovanni. I mean, especially with the way they portray him in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Yeah, he looks like a total badass in that game. And in fact, I think he tosses out all his Pokemon in Master Balls. Like, dang. You must have really, like, farmed those Master Balls, didn't you? Although concerning the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon bosses, they come from a universe in which apparently the player characters, either they failed or they just didn't exist because all the bosses, they managed to complete each of their respective plans. And dang it, person I think just faked me out. Like Archie in his version of Pokemon Sapphire, he managed to capture Kyogre and use it to expand the sea. Maxie in his version of Pokemon Ruby, he manages to catch Groudon and expand the land. Cyrus manages to find out the Dialga or Palkia and uses them to create his perfect universe. And then Kexus in Unova, he manages to capture one of the two dragons of either Zekrom or Reshiram. I still don't know why they're called the Tau Trio. T-A-O, Tau. When you put them together with Kyurem. But I know the lore of them. Those two are two dragons that used to be one, and then Kyurem was supposedly the shell they left behind. But it's kind of Mordred. But yeah, the fact that all those Team Rocket when the Team Rainbow Rocket admins came from universes where their plan succeeded is rather frightening to think about, especially for Maxie, Archie, and Cyrus, considering their essential plans. Succeeding could essentially mean the end of the universe. And I think they just ran off it. Wait, did I even get the Silph Scope? I didn't check my bag. I was so busy talking I didn't notice if I got the sound. I see the lift key down there, and... Okay, I see the Silph Scope. Okay, good. We're out of here. Which is perfect because we're about pretty much at the end of the episode, so once I find my way out of this office and come on, there we go. Then we gotta take the elevator out of here. Although I think if we have one more battle because of a little ambush that we have coming up. But I think there's still one more Team Rocket person who's just waiting for us outside his elevator. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he leaves after you defeat Giovanni. Or maybe I'm thinking Gold, Silver, and Crystal, that Team Rocket base or something. But I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a guy who's just standing there just waiting to ambush you once you exit the elevator. But anyways, once you finish that particular quest, you should see a guy standing out here in front of the game corner. I'm trying to find him right now. Oh, I think I found him. Or maybe not. But he should be around here somewhere. There's an NPC here standing around with a bunch of balloons. I think I'm talking to him now. Oh, yes I am. Remember that fully full technique I just taught to Pikachu? Well, here's the HM version of that. Pikachu can now fly around. We just gained the ability to fly. Alola. Wait, I did say Alola. I meant to say hooray. Yahoo. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Anyways, normally you would go into the Pikachu menu, like the pet the Pikachu menu to like fly around. However, we can just use the town map instead. And then we head back to Lavender Town, and I'll save my game here. So next time when we pick ourselves back up, we shall resume the story, go climb up the Lavender Town Tower, and again, if you guys just want to I don't know, comment down below or vote on which badge I should go to next, I guess we can consider that. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bells, links down to my social media down below. Please support me via Patreon. And well, guess I'll just see you guys next time. Take care!